Welcome, coaster spotters, to Glenwood Caverns in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. This is a nature attraction with some rides, lots of fun stuff, some extreme stuff. Everything's on top of this mountain, so you have to take this brand new gondola, I believe added earlier this year. Great to see them expanding and continuing to add amazing stuff, as we'll show you in our visit today. Just of note, they are open all year long, but some of the attractions are only available during the summer, and unfortunately Cliffhanger is not open today. Still won't get that credit, but I will get the Wild Wild Express credit today. So lots of very unique rides. That location is what makes them unique. If you're interested in the wintertime, here's what's available, and it's cheaper. So the major difference between this new gondola and the old gondola was the old one used to have a fixed grip and it would stop in the station, where this one is detachable, very much like any other ski gondola, or for you enthusiasts and Disney people, just like the Skyliner. Alright, we're going to start out with the Wild Express family coaster. This originally was located at a FEC in Canada. Yay! I'm just distracted by the view. Oh my goodness. The view is amazing. We're only on the kiddie coaster. For a kiddie coaster as old as this is, it was fun. And I love how they're like, we don't have room. Just cut it into the mountain. I love that. Isn't that awesome? Next we're going to do the climbing wall. Apparently the left side's the hardest, so I'm going to go for that one. I made it to the top, and it's had some difficult holds. I've never really done a rock wall, I don't think. Not one that's that smooth. Like, wherever I went to, if it wasn't a hold... Hey, Ariel's here. If it wasn't a hold, I couldn't get my foot into it. And you didn't make it up.
No, I got most of it. There's no middle route, not like the Colorado air, you know.
And a mask on. So, it was fun though. And we didn't have to wait at all. And we rode the little kiddie coaster. It was fun for what it was. I was distracted by the views that were very minimal, but still amazing. Yeah, you don't need to get very high to get these amazing views. And it looks like they have an observation deck over there. We'll definitely check that out. And later next week, I'm going to be doing some hikes through Glenwood Cavern, which we just passed through, which is probably the prettiest highway on the interstate system. Wouldn't you say? Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So, wow, these views. So, and they're continuing to expand. They're not done yet, from what it seems. So, especially since they just obviously increased their alloy capacity by having a gondola that can do so much more. Those are some fantastic views from that little Ferris wheel, and let's do the attraction that kind of put this place on the map. For at least me, it did. The Alpine coaster, the first Alpine coaster in North America, and now there's like 30 of them. Here's the good part. Woo! 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 Woohoo! Woohoo! fantastic ride on the Alpine coaster. That one does lots of little dips that later ones just don't do, unfortunately. You will get like 1 or 2 of those dips on a ride, and that one has like 10 of them. It's great. Something Weekland just doesn't do as much anymore. We got to do it again. I got yelled at for being too close to the person at the bottom of the hill. I've never crashed into anybody. I've been on like 30 or 40 of those things worldwide, so I kind of just shrugged it off. Let's head down and check out the rest of the rides down here. We have the swing that goes over the edge. We have the Haunted Mine Drop. Then we have the 2 cave tours, which are, at least do one of them. And we'll let you know which one we think that you should do if you only have time for one. If you don't take a minute to take this view when you're up here, you're definitely doing this park wrong. Gorgeous. Down there is the town of Glenwood Springs. And in the distance, somewhere far, far in the distance, is Aspen. We're going to do the Haunted Mine Drop, which, if you don't know, this is about 30-foot drop right down into the blasted rock. So I just want to jump in right now as I'm editing. This video was taken 3 years ago, and since then there was a terrible accident. Editing this when I am because I'm visiting the park in a couple of weeks, and I've been going back and editing older videos, in particular ones where I'm revisiting the park. So if you don't know, there was a terrible accident in 2021 where a 6-year-old girl lost her life. She was sitting above the seatbelt, and unfortunately the operators didn't notice this, and she fell to her death. Terrible accident that never needed to happen, and it's a shame that it did. And this ride did and can operate safely, but unfortunately there was obviously a lot of human error, and I just want to mention that before going on because I felt like it would be insensitive not to. And my thoughts and condolences to the family are definitely there. But we'll get on with the video from how it was back then.
Fire in the hole!
What did you do?
I didn't do that.
All ready to go. Everything you need. Welcome to the Glenwood Mining Corporation fan gear. Here at the Glenwood Mining Corporation, we have a rich history of providing jobs.
Isn't this Evie from Costa Rica or something?
Yeah.
Years to come with the newly reopened Iron Mountain Gold Mine. Dirty down there. Of course, the dirt isn't as much of an issue as the men.
So, I see we have some new recruits for the mine. I'd like to wish you all the best of luck, but sometimes things don't turn out the way you hope. Like for my dearly departed brother Stewie, who accidentally fell in the jack. Or did he? Fire in the hole!
It's so good.
Well, I see my brother's at it again. I'll bet he said my death was an accident, didn't he? As in he accidentally pushed me down the mine shaft. The things some people will do for gold. Lots and lots of gold. Lucky for you, it looks like he wasn't too successful. This time...
I did the Haunted Mine Drop like 2 years ago. What did you think, finally?
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Fun. So fun. It's probably my favorite.
Did you even know the floor was moving out of the way?
No.
Yeah, they had that upper projection up there to distract you from the floor moving, so you don't realize that it happened. Yeah, very cool. It's only 110 feet. I was wrong on that one, but it doesn't really matter. Just the fact that you're down at the bottom of a blasted hole. Now we're going to do this terrifying thing. Well, I'm not terrified, but most people probably, this is like the ride of their lives. Because you go over a giant cliff. I bet you some people can't even make it off onto this bridge. I'm very excited to do this. I have not done this yet. When I visited in 2006, they had this weird swing thing. It was like imagine a sky coaster, but with like a vehicle like this, and it just like winched you up, and it kind of just, it looks really dumb. This is definitely more exciting. I don't know why I didn't do it back then. I imagine it was extra. You ready?
No.
You terrified?
A bit.
Okay.
I was scared of the ones on the Las Vegas.
Oh my god. Holy crap.
That's one on your control.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That is awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's amazing. Oh my god, that was so good. Look at that cliff. They could not have placed that any further. You're hurting my hand. They could not have placed that any further on the cliff, could they have? That's just incredible. The view that you get when you are facing the cliffside of that cliff, just dropping out below you, is incredible. What, you were scared?
No, it wasn't.
My hand, the pain that's in my hand right now from you holding it so hard, says differently. That's a top 10 experience.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, you put that anywhere else. We ride it at Fun Spot all the time, and it's a fun ride, but you put it on top of Glenwood Caverns, that is something else. First off is the Ferry Cave Tour. This is the original cave tour that was founded back in the 1800s. So we just got done with both of the cave tours. Ariel, which one did you like more?
I can't decide. They're both so different.
If someone had to do one, which would you do?
The second, the ferry one.
Ferry, okay. I would go with King's Row because I think the formations are way better. If you can't handle a lot of steps, don't do this one. The other one requires, I don't think, any steps, right?
A few, but
Very few steps. Whereas this one, it's a good 100 feet at least. So, but both are fantastic. And our tour guide for King's Row was amazing. He's basically been in the cave all his life and goes spelunking all the time. He was telling about all his spelunking adventures and talking about how they're trying to expand it even further down past the furthest portion of it. And this place just leaves me breathless, or wordless. I can't speak. What do you think?
it's amazing. So pretty.
Yeah,
I would love to see it in the winter with the snow.
yeah, it's pretty too, obviously. But this is better than any other amusement park in Colorado, easily. Better than Lakeside, better than Elitch, that's for sure. Lakeside has its own charm, but it's fallen apart. From what I've seen over the years and what friends have told us, it's really fallen apart since I haven't been there in quite a long time. Let's head up to do the swing that goes over the edge. So you don't need the height here. You already have the height, and we have a troll. Did they have something like this at Anakeesta?
Yeah, I was comparing this place to Anakeesta.
Yeah, Anakeesta feels touristy. This feels more natural, different feel. So this would be the way to the roller coaster, but it's closed for renovations. So we'll just have to come back. All right, next up is Glenwood Canyon Flyer. Are you scared of this one?
No.
No? Okay.
Not yet.
To be honest with you, of all the rides on the top of the stratosphere, the twirly thing was the one that scared me the most. Especially since that one puts you face down, whereas this one's kind of just like a star flyer. Oh my god.
You scared?
No.
You're scared. Hand. I'll hold your hand. I'll hold your hand.
I'm not scared.
I'll hold your hand.
Oh, you're scared. Oh my god, the views. Alright guys, we gotta adjust you downward. Oh yeah. There you are. There you are. Yeah, there's terror underneath that mask. I like that one just as much as the other swing because you got to really enjoy the view here.
Yeah.
Whereas it's just great when you go over the edge, how it just drops out to 1,000 feet. It's just boom, gone. Whereas the stratosphere, you kind of just you're rotated off the edge and then you know what's coming. This is just bam. I love it. And the view is amazing. Okay, so we took another ride on the Alpine coaster, and I realized why I got yelled at. I never even noticed that stoplight the first time.
I didn't either.
Okay, but I wasn't like, but I made sure I wasn't gonna hit anybody, that's for sure. They just want accurate spacing, that's why. Ow! Dang that view. That's the best part. We've done everything now. What's your favorite thing? It's so hard. Like, everything's so good.
Yeah. Probably the giant swing.
Yeah. That and the Haunted Mine.
Yeah.
Also, the other swing was good.
Also fun, though.
That's good. The Alpine coaster is one of the best in the country. Not the best, but one of the best in the country. It's so good. This view ain't bad either. This is fun too.
I know, that's what I said yesterday.
Oh, this is awesome too. Oh my god, this is almost better.
This is why I said we had another side.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so much. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that view is amazing. I don't know which one I like more. You could put one of those little happy swings from Zamperla here and you would be just as terrified.
Shut up.
Alright, so we're in a windy gondola on the way down. What'd you think?
That was great. I loved it.
Did it exceed your expectations?
Yes. A lot of good viewing too.
Yeah, little touches there and here, and it was very nice. And it's $60, so it's a little expensive, but if you look at what they're actually offering, like the gondola ride up anywhere else would probably be $20. Alpine coaster, $15. The Soaring Eagle, $10. The S&S swing, $5. Cave tours. If you look at, yeah, it might sound expensive on the outside, but for what these experiences are actually kind of premium experiences. So, in my opinion, it's totally worth it. Now, if they had a season pass, oh my God, I would get it even though we live halfway across the country. Because, it's just so beautiful. And it's so much more about the ride. The rides is what gets you come here, but everything else around it is what gets you to stay and want to come back. Like, just all the experiences are so unique in the setting that they are. And this new gondola that I finally did some research, opened last year, at the beginning of last year. This past year has screwed up the timeline of my mind. I think that's true for a lot of people, right?
Nobody knows what day it is anymore.
No, we don't. So, thanks for watching The Coaster Spot. This has been Alex and Ariel. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.